Hey there, people of YouTube who watch my videos and blah 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 and subscribe to me and are friends and love my videos and want to meet me and I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Anyway, welcome to the 4th episode of
Reid Answers Questions.
And in this episode I actually am so excited because I actually have a new feature where I'm going to be putting names at the top of my questions. Saying that someone named, I don't know, Calvin asked this question, and then, yeah, but even though they didn't ask that question, I'm just going to do it because I thought it would be fun. So, the first question is from Brittany, and Brittany asks, what is your favorite store? Definitely PetSmart, because it's right there. There's one close to my house, so I can just walk down there and get some crickets for like my frog, or just hang out. I know a lot of the people that work there, and I like a lot of the people that work there. So I had to say, if I had to answer that question, I'd have to say PetSmart. Definitely PetSmart. That's just an awesome store, and I love it. Just because I love so many people that work there. Kevin asks, why is your username Kurjay386? Well, Kevin, I'm just gonna say that, I make up a lot of names, like last names, and, Kurjay actually happens to be my favorite out of all the names that I've made up. So I put that as my username, and then the 386 part is just my 3 favorite numbers. I like those 3 numbers. Those 3 numbers are good because I like the way they sound. So yeah, 386, Kurjay386. So that's why. Kat asks, do you have any siblings? Yes, I do. I have one sister. That's it. Just one sister. That's it. And her name is Dory. Do you have others help you with the ideas for your videos, or do you come up with all of it? Casey asks. Well, Casey, I actually come up with a lot of the ideas for the videos, but like some of them with May and Christopher and Friday and all of those people who guest star on my show. Sometimes one of them will come up with my ideas. So it's kind of split. It's kind of, sometimes I'll think of them, sometimes other people will think of them. So it's, Alex asks, do either of your dogs know tricks? And yes they do. Sandy actually knows how to shake. Sandy knows how to shake. I'll show a clip right here. Just play a clip of Sandy shaking, because she knows how to shake. Alright. Can you shake? Sandy, shake. Shake your head. Good girl. Do it again. Shake. Good girl. See, as you can see, Sandy is not stupid. She's a very sweet, smart, pretty girl. Yes, she is. Tessa wants to know if I have any scripts for my videos. And besides my video searcher episodes, let's play a clip right here. Kevin is confused by all of this. Yeah, besides those, I don't have any scripts. Right now, I'm just saying whatever comes out. I'm just saying whatever I want, and I'm just saying whatever feels right at the time. So the answer to that would be no, I don't have any scripts. I love scripts, they're great, but I don't use them for my videos. What advice would you give to any people who want to join YouTube? Jake wants to know. I would say just join YouTube. Because my advice would be prepare yourself. Obviously prepare yourself, because you guys saw that those webcam videos I shot, none of them were very prepared. Or almost none of them were very prepared. And so yeah, I would say for those of you just starting out YouTube, I would say prepare yourself before you turn on the camera. And then like, what was I gonna say? I was just about to say something that left me. And then just start making videos, because I think that if you would just start making a video, it would probably start being a little bit awful, because here, check out my first video that I ever posted, my first regular video that I ever posted on YouTube right here. Because it's pretty bad. Well, it's not bad, but it's also not great, so just prepare yourself and just start making videos. You'll get better as you go along. I've gotten better as I go along, I think. What is your favorite holiday? Natalie wants to know. Natalie, my favorite holiday would have to be Christmas. I love Christmas. Yeah. So, that's your answer right there. Why do you not make videos sometimes? Adam wants to know. And by this question, I just mean, why do I take, like, 2 weeks to post a video again? Because recently, I had been gone for 2 weeks because I had been in New York and I was sick for a little bit. Sometimes I just forget about making videos. Sometimes I've just been busy. Sometimes I'm gone for a little bit. So it's just random. Yeah. So that's why sometimes I don't make any videos. If you were a food, what would you be? Well, it's the fact that it's my favorite food in the entire world. I'd have to be pizza because I love pizza so much. And I'd want to taste good. I don't want people to be like, it tastes bad. So I'd definitely be pizza, a slice of pizza, because I want to taste good to someone. If I was eating, I want to taste good to someone. So, and pizza tastes great, so I would definitely be pizza. Dahlia wants to know, what would you do if you didn't have the internet? Dahlia, I would have to say, I would be so bored. Like, so bored. Because I wouldn't be making videos, and everyone watching my videos would be so sad. Or they wouldn't even hear of my videos because I wouldn't be posting videos. I would be so bored because the internet is pretty much the only thing I do in my spare time. Besides watch TV and other things that I do that come to my mind. And I also play Mario games, video games, stuff like that. So yeah, it wouldn't be as much fun as the internet is awesome. Joseph wants to know, if I could give myself one warning before shooting a video, what would it be? Prepare yourself. It would be prepare yourself. Because once again, the webcam videos I shot a while back were not very prepared. I was not prepared during any of those, so I would say prepare yourself and then you'll be good. Brad wants to know who my favorite person to hang out with is. My favorite person, I have a lot of people who I hang out with a lot. Like, obviously May and Christopher. Christopher I hang out with like every day. I see him every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. So I see him a lot. But if I had to pick someone who I love to hang out with, I love hanging out with my friend Everett. Even though I don't see him a lot, I love to hang out with him. He's a great guy, and maybe I'll see if he wants to be on my web show, because he's a great guy, and we hang out with each other every once in a while, not all the time, as you guys probably know, because I haven't put him on my web show. And if I did, he'd probably be in a video probably once every month or something. Once every 2 months, something like that. Because we don't see each other that often. But he's a great guy, and I love him. So, I'd say Everett. Bethany wants to know, what do I do to prepare for my videos? You know, sometimes I come up with an idea inside my head, and then it'll just be in my head for a really long time. And then I just say what's been in my head for a really long time. So that's one way I prepare for my videos. And there are probably others I can't think of them right now. Justin wants to know if I like cats or dogs better. Cats. Dogs are great. I love dogs. I love dogs. They're great. But, yeah, they can be a little nuts, and I don't like it. Especially some dogs at the SPCA where I work every Wednesday from 10 to 12. So I don't really work there all the time. But yeah, there are some dogs there that can be a little bit too insane. Like there's one that was named Carrie who was all over me, just well, she wasn't really that, but she was crazy. And there's one dog that my mom goes to visit every once in a while named Preston, who is, she says, is just nuts. And she actually said that she cut her arm, so. Yeah, I like cats better because cats are not very wild, like. Sometimes they can be like that, but not often. And I love cats a lot. And actually, last time I was at the SPCA was not great. It was actually yesterday, actually. Because I shot this video on a Thursday. Just so you guys know, I shot this on a Thursday. There was actually a dog at the SPCA last time I went. And my friend Alan was there. He's a guy that I work with. And we went into one of the rooms. Just one of the rooms. And I looked at the sign, it said staff only. I was like, ooh, I should probably not go with him. But I wasn't thinking like, oh, I should probably tell Alan not to pet him because it says staff only. But, yeah, Alan put his hand in like this, or that, yeah, just like this. And the dog named Gregory bit him, like on this finger, I think. It bit him so bad, he was bleeding. It wasn't too bad. It made it sound bad, but it wasn't too bad. He was bleeding a little bit, but not too bad. So, yeah, I'd go with cats. Okay, Justin, there's your question. I'm going to shut up now because I want to get to the next question. Anne wants to know what makes me angry. Like, I'm doing something and my mom calls me. Like, I'm doing something that I really, really want to do at that moment, and then I get called downstairs to do something, and so I have to stop what I'm doing. And sometimes, not all the time, this doesn't happen a lot, it happens sometimes. Sometimes I have to do something, like I get called to do something, but I have to do another thing at the same time. Like, they want me to do 10 million things at the same time, and that really frustrates me too. And so, yeah, I'd go with that one. I know you guys do this, because you're like, oh, like, give me one thing, leave me alone for 2 seconds so I can just get this done, then give me another thing. But if you're like, oh, you have to do this and this and this and this and this and this and this at the same time, that's too much. And it's just like, just give me one thing, then you can give me another thing. That's what makes me angry, Anne. David wants to know what some of my bad habits are. Like, sometimes, like, if I don't have a tissue next to me and my nose is really running, I'll just, you know. So, that's one of them. I'm sure there are more. I can't think of them right now. If you could change anything from the past, what would you change and why would you change it? Christopher wants to know, actually. I'm sure it's not the same Christopher, but... Yeah, I put Christopher at the top of this card. It's kind of cool, actually. But if I could change anything from the past, I would actually change all the times I yelled at people for no reason. I might have done it for no reason, but I'm not sure. So that's all the questions. I hope you guys liked this episode. This was a very fun episode. So I had to shoot it twice because I accidentally taped over the last version of this episode. But yeah, last time I said this episode is really fun. I like this episode. But I'm really mad at myself for taping over it. I really wanted you guys to see that version of the episode. I was so angry at myself for doing that, but... Oh, and that's another answer for that guy's question who asked me what else makes me angry. I think her name is Anne. Yeah, and that's another answer for your question. You asked what makes me angry. Also, when I tape over things, like I tape something, but I want to put it online, but I can't do it yet. I don't do it right away, and then a couple of days later, someone comes over and I want to make a video with them, and they say yes. So I really want to do a little bit and take over some of what I did. That's also what makes me angry. That's actually what I did with this episode. I had to make another version of this episode, which is actually this one, because I taped over the first version of this one. A little bit sad, but I'm okay. I actually did say in that episode, in that version of the episode, that I loved what I did, and I didn't actually watch it, so I don't know what it looked like, but in my head, I was like, this episode is really cool. I can't wait to watch it. I never got to watch it because I taped over it. So that was a little bit sad, but anyway, that's the whole episode. Those are all the questions. I know this is a lot of questions. I don't know how many questions I have. I'll put a little annotation right here once I count all of them, if I decide to count all of them. But that's all the questions. That's all of this episode for you. I will see you guys in episode 5, I think. I think this is 4. Yeah, 4. Yeah, because the last episode was the New York episode. That was number 3. So yeah, next episode number 5. See you guys in the 5th episode. Whatever it's going to be called. I don't know. Bye.